Sorry. Good morning to all YouTubers. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Reppin, and you're watching Anonymous Liberty Media. Welcome. I'm here just checking my phone. Last week, Title 2, which you all know is referred as net neutrality. Now, I've been really thinking about this. I know I'll be getting maybe a little backlash or a little negative shit, but again, my camera is not good. Neither is my mic, so please bear with me. Thank you. Now the internet, Title 2 under the Communications Act, which regulates radio, TV, and basically the internet, and even the telephone. I don't know what you see. Yeah. It's pretty much, you know, there's a Jit Pie guy. He's a real piece of work, and it's really just absolutely just insane. He used to work for Verizon. Okay, it's a known fact that he used to work for Verizon, and Verizon got their guy in. So I mean, he was the third and deciding vote to repeal Title 2, which basically Title 2, which regulates, you know, the TV, radio, I guess the phone, and now the internet. But AT&T, Verizon, Comcast, Time Warner, and a couple other companies that we're dying over here and we need to get this knife out of our back. Well, it's not really a knife in the back, it's just that it's a big thorn in their side, because when you got net neutrality, which has no legal foot to stand on. Title 2, which relates, you know, the Communication Act, you know, the internet, TV, and radio, and when it was repealed, everybody was absolutely just furious. Under Title 2, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having it under Title 2. Because you got these companies like AT&T, Verizon, Comcast, Time Warner, who want to make big money on the internet, be a service. But I mean, you really gotta think here. Why was it repealed? I mean, we've had it for what? 5 years? 5 years? The whole net neutrality thing under Title 2? I wish it was just left alone, to be honest. I mean, it's It's put under Title II along with the radio and TV. You know, it's regulated to a certain degree, and but also on the other hand, it's the whole net neutrality thing has no legal foot to stand on, really. So I mean, you gotta understand the whole. Let's see here. Let me Google it. Let's see. Title 2. Okay. The internet is once again ablaze the story of net neutrality, following a John Oliver segment that aired last week. Somewhat of the Black of the Past, net neutrality was the last big issue of 2015. That's when then FCC Chairman Tom Wheeler implemented Title II on a 3-2 vote, moved the considered but critics to be nuclear option, undermining investment in innovation. Proponents cheered a welcome assault on unpopular ISP providers, ISPs who they claim would block, throttle, and discriminate against the internet traffic of their competitors, startups who fail to pay their priority treatment. Ajit Pai, who voted against Title II in 2015, became chairman earlier this year, has reopened the debate at its core. Net neutrality means treating internet traffic fairly and equally. While Pai agrees with the basic tenets of net neutrality, upholding them does not mean the FCC needs to regulate broadband under the 1934 rules designed for total monopoly. He believes that net neutrality is better protected by making broadband deployment easier. Both big and small can compete to provide faster and reliable broadband service, while enforcing general applicable laws against conduct that harms consumers and competition. Title II undermines broadband competition. In 5 years of the FCC's first proposed Title II from 2010 to 2015, investment dropped somewhere between 160 to 200 billion relative to what it would have been projecting forward from 2005 to 2010, when net neutrality alone was a baseline for investor expectations, discouraging investment only, and exacerbate the digital divide, which means why Bill Clinton's FCC chairman Bill Clinton didn't want to bump the morass of Title II on broadband, and why Democrats like John Kerry and Ronald Wyden opposed Title II back in the 90s. Title II proponents do have legitimate concerns. They want an open and innovative internet. They don't want an ISPs to throttle internet traffic or engage in other anti-competitive behaviors. They see tight regulation by the FCC as only way to stop the internet from being controlled by large corporations. Both legal and policy concerns with Title II means that it's neither an option we can consider. As Ajit Pai has pointed out, the internet was not some lawless dystopia in 2015. Multiple layers of consumer protection exist before Title II. The Federal Trade Commission and the Attorney General can bring action against companies for failing to uphold promises made to consumers and punish a wide range of unfair practices that harm consumers. The FTC, AGs, and the Department of Justice can all enforce antitrust laws against the kind of conduct Oliver warned about. In fact, last week, the New York Attorney General sued Time Warner Cable and Charter for failing to deliver promised speeds to customers. And it won't take all 50 AGs to discipline the industry. Just a few activist Democratic AGs will suffice. Indeed, the FTC would have policed net neutrality back in 2007 when Comcast was throttling BitTorrent, a clear net neutrality violation, but the Republican FCC insists to take the case, nearly kicking off a decade of litigation. The agency's authority, ironically, how to shut down the FTC completely, as the FTC can't regulate common carriers. With the removal of Title II, the FTC will regain its jurisdiction over broadband, and policies will return to the bipartisan approach and of law enforcement that started under Bill Hand of the Net Clinton, rather than heavy-handed regulations, but what will only last until the next Democrat FCC reinvokes Title II. That's why we call the bipartisan legislation to enshrine principle of net neutrality into law, while still encouraging innovation solution. Congressional Democrats try hard to make happen in 2010. Only congressional solution can survive the pendulum swing of presidential elections. Both consumers and businesses deserve a stable telecom policy rather than bipartisan traveling that they unfortunately become so used to. There is a long history of bipartisan support of net neutrality. It was a Republican FCC chair, Michael Powell, in 2004, laid out 4 principles of net freedom. His successor, Kevin Martin, turned that into an open internet policy statement in 2005. Unfortunately, when Democrats are willing to cut a deal 7 years ago, Republicans balked. Now, since 2015, Democrats have done the same, ignoring a Republican compromise bill that would codify net neutrality once and for all. Let's not make the same mistake again. Net neutrality isn't safe under Title II. Anyone who sincerely wants a free, open and integrated internet needs to work across partisan divides. Only Congress can resolve the debate once and for all with the internet, and let's together look after it. Wow. Now we all know what Title II means. Well, it seems that Title II is a anti-monopoly. That means It's a real um, now even I learned something here. I would have to say, it's really that the former FCC chairman has, Title II. That's for the it's a 1934 law. It's a anti monopoly regulation, and oh, context here. Kind of funny though. I've been doing this before on my past videos. Sorry for everything here. I do stutter when I try to read, and it's not even it's very difficult sometimes when you have a stutter and stuff. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. But the whole, even I wish, I mean, that you had internet freedom, you know. Like radio, television, kind of the whole. Um, do you feel for everybody that kind of feels kind of betrayed and lost because the whole idea of net neutrality, something that a lot of you want, but if you Google Title II, it's a 1934 law that it's a anti-monopoly, and a former FCC chairman said that net neutrality has no legal. And if you really think about it, there are certain meanings, okay, like net neutrality that has no legal leg to stand on. You could sue the SEC. Yeah. I don't like the Egypt pie guy either. He's a fucking idiot, a fucking asshole. And that not better. Had to clean my lens here. You have to really think. Title II is just a antitrust and antitrust, and also an anti-monopoly law. And it doesn't mean we're losing the internet. It does not mean we're losing the internet. It's just that certain regulations happen, To radio, TV, the phone. I mean, even the phone's getting regulated. You know, I mean, when let's see here, the cell phone came in, the FCC even regulated that too. Communications, it's a communications commission, right? You know, it has the FCC thing on here. The FCC has their name on everything, from smartphones, smart meters. Okay? And it's kind of crazy that how about smartphones, how we thought we're good, we're happy, you know, we got all things good. We got our smartphone here, and we got all the goodies on here and whatnot, just like the internet, you know, just like the internet. And what's the biggest fear? Hackers, doxers, you know, mostly hackers, because you can hack about anything, from computers to smartphones to Bluetooth to routers and shit to smart TVs. Now you could hack into a smart sex toy. Yeah. Let me explain why. Let me know. Let me explain. There's a company that makes a sex toy for women, and it's run off of Wi-Fi. Okay, and you can use your smartphone to control it, the speed, the vibration pulse, and everything else, which gives a woman pleasure and stuff. So, you know, and the company hacked into their own devices to the usage, how many times a woman used the product and whatnot, and the company got sued. They got sued, and they had to fork over $5 million to people to the women that bought the device. So I mean, I think it's kind of cool that, you know, my foot itches here. It's kind of cool that you can control some stuff with your smartphone. You know, you can remote control your TV. You know, remote connect to your computer. Car alarms. You know, Python has an app where you can put on your phone and whatnot, and you could, you know, I mean, smart glass, so you can control, or PSN type thing, so you can control your console, and now you can control the volume of a sex toy for a woman. I mean, that means a woman can download the app, connect to the device, and voila, voila. Oh yeah, they can use it. It's a pretty thing, but it's a marketing thing. Why they hack into this device for a woman? You know, kind of some scary shit there. Big brother in your vagina. Holy crap. You can hear the back. It's raining outside here in Fresno. It is 11:09, December 20th. 5 days till Christmas. Holy shit. Now, I would think that, you know, I mean, I think whether you're a Democrat or Republican, leave the internet alone. Okay, leave it alone. Don't fuck with it. Don't mess with it. Don't put it under. Do not put it under any title, whatever. Okay, just leave the internet alone. It was fine as it is. I mean, back in the new decade here, in the early 2010s, they were talking about CISA, PIPA, and other type of shit, you know, and you had every tech company from Silicon Valley protesting it. CISA, PIPA, and other shit, which would be that it would be a anti. Now, how they do this? If you download any content onto your computer or whatever you want to call it, fuck, or no, like there's a sharing website. You download a certain, say, movie, music, whatever, and they, you could file share it. And Kim.com had Mega Upload. He had a website called Mega Upload, and the U.S. DOJ and the Australian, they went after him. They arrested him and a couple of his buddies because they were running a legal, legitimate website, you know. And then there was Pirate Bay. Pirate Bay is another file sharing website that the FBI took over. So, and it seems that file sharing was legal until someone complained. Like, I mean, it's a piracy law. You want to tell me that file sharing is considered piracy of the content? Fuck you. That's like if I say I downloaded a sex tape of Lele Pons, you know, getting her colon rooted in or some shit, and I downloaded it to a file and I file shared it to this site here, and it's only a example, not a real thing. Okay, this is just a example. And I file shared this to a website, say like Pirate Bay or Mega Upload or whatever, or torrent, and it's shared, or I put it to the cloud. What's in the cloud, or what files does Pirate Bay have? Well, look at here's a file of Lily Pons getting her colon rooted by this guy. It's only an example, I think. Now, I mean, you got these senators who just want to make your life hell. Okay, whether they're a Democrat or a Republican. Leave us the fuck alone. We're not bothering you with any kind of shit, okay? Just back the fuck off, shut the fuck up, and just leave us alone. Let us live our life doing what we want to do. Okay? I mean, we could be sitting back in a recliner, smoking pot and jerking off at the same time, and hey, we're good. but the thing is, you know, for years they've really done some damage here. Regulated radio, TV, telephone. Now they want to regulate the internet under this Title II bullshit here. And we got Big Brother wanting to know who we're calling, who we're texting, who we're emailing, or who's emailing us. Want to know where we're going. What are we doing online? How often do we watch porn on Pornhub? It's just that, I know I'm gonna get getting a lot of flack for this, but here's the thing. We get up every morning, whether we want to or not. Okay, and I mean, we get up every morning. Okay, we get up, hit the bathroom, shit, shower, and shave, or ladies, shit and shower. We get dressed up, we put our pants on, we do or whatever we do. I mean, we could be surfing the web, playing the Xbox, or me at work, or driving to the doctor's appointment, haircut, went to the store for groceries and shit. And anything we do, okay? Anything we do, it's. I mean, we have a right to privacy, I mean, whether we're on a computer, a phone, a little tablet, whatever. See, you got these idiots in office who think, like, well, we know what you're doing, and we think it's a good idea, but we're not going to let it happen. So, whatever. But it seems that even in the local and state level, you got this one person. Okay, one person out of the blue has this idea. And like the three-strike law here in California, okay? The guy that wrote this law, three-strikes law, I went to school with his daughter, okay? His daughter died, murdered. So this son of a bitch wrote two laws. 3 strikes and 10-20 life. 10 years if you fire a gun. 20 years if you fire a gun and wound somebody. Life if you fire a gun and shoot somebody, whether you wound them or kill them. That's life. That I can understand. But 3 strikes. It's kind of fucked up because what if you're on your second strike and you stole an ice cream cone? That's life. Hey man, what are you doing in here? What was your third strike, man? Well, I stole ice cream cone. What the fuck? That's for that thing, man. You petty shit. Or you're on your second strike and you're smoking weed, which is now legal now. Here, California. What are you doing here, man? Well, I got busted for smoking weed in my house, man. You know, smoking the good stuff, man. In my own home, even though it's legal, man. Wow, you know, that's kind of fucked up. One joint? Yeah, one joint. Yeah, one joint. Those motherfuckers. But it seems that you also got the FDA, these cocksuckers and shit. They have marijuana at Schedule 2 along with heroin and crack cocaine. You know what I mean? They say, well, pot's a gateway drug. Really? Are you sure about that? Have you smoked weed before, man? No, I haven't, but I know it is bad for your health. Oh, see. Let's see. Let's see what bad for your health. It can kill you. See, beer, cigarettes, heroin, crack cocaine. What else? What's safe? Marijuana, mushrooms, acids, well, mushrooms, marijuana, ganja. See, the thing is, when you got these companies that are making these pharmaceutical drugs, supposed to help you, though. I mean, I think if you work for and run a company that makes pharmaceutical drugs, first you test them. Test physical medicine. Find out what the side effects are. Decide whether to release it to the public or not because of the side effects. I think on the back of the medication, it should have side effects and shit. Even in the medicine books and shit, as they do now. Everything has a side effect, except marijuana. Well, of course there is. There's the munchies, but also you will have a very good night's sleep. Yeah, a very good night's sleep. I think I would rather have the munchies and a good night's sleep than being up for a week or so, being stupid, and or drunk. I'd rather have the munchies and have a good night's sleep. It's fine. What are the what are the good things about marijuana? I see. Relieves stress, relieves depression, helps relieve pain of chemotherapy because chemotherapy spreads to cancer, and it also kills cancer. Kills cancer. This is why a lot of these companies do not want marijuana legal because it has a big medicinal use. It cures people of depression, anxiety, kills cancer, kills pain of chemo, which chemo spreads to cancer and shit. Um, and they're making money off your pain. is what they're doing. Making money off your goddamn pain. They want you to suffer. So here they're giving you these things here. So I mean, what are the I mean, you gotta think about it. I mean, they want to know what you're consuming. How much do you eat? How much do you drink? How much do you watch TV? I mean, how much do you spend on this and this and this? Which is none of their fucking business. When was the last time you had sex? None of your business. Now, like I said before, I'm a big fan of innovation and technology. Apple just released um, iOS 11.2.1. I think a couple of days ago, and I just updated my iOS thing on my phone. Now, the biggest thing is one of the biggest things is it don't matter what phone you get. It don't matter what phone you get. I have an iPhone, and I also have a I also have a Alcatel One Touch Fish XL, which has Windows 10. I mean, you have the NSA, and you have the FBI, and you got the CIA. I mean, I can understand if you want to know where the criminal is. I mean, you want to know where they are. I mean, I can understand also a person's concern for their privacy, because under the Fourth Amendment we have the right to privacy. You know, I mean, and we got our phones here. You got these law enforcement agencies with the Stingray. And with Stingray, they could pick up anything off your phone alone. Anything you got on your phone, text messages, phone logs, phone calls, and whatnot, and they have it on a database. What I have here is a Alcatel A30 run off of Android. Now, Android is a pretty good software where if you download AimSict and you download the Stingray a app that detects stingrays. But Apple don't got it. Windows don't got it. And you got these departments that want to. I mean, check this out, okay? Check this out. The FBI has 22 iPhones, okay? 22 iPhones, and they cannot crack them. Can't crack them. Why is that? Why is that? See, what's the reason why they cannot crack the iPhone? Because the phone is encrypted. It has a 256 AES encryption. And it would take them months, days, weeks, months, even years to crack these bad boys. Just to crack these guys here. Okay. Now, here's something that's funny. Okay. Now, this is the funny part here. Okay. Now, guys, talking about guys. Okay. If the FBI cannot crack 22 iPhones because of the 256 AES encryption, that's a lot. Okay, military grade encryption here. Now, imagine a guy is one there. Microphone call here. So it's like, again. Oh, sorry. I was mentioning here, so I do apologize. Imagine the FBI cannot crack 22 iPhones, okay? And now for a guy, you're a woman, okay? You can be asleep or in the shower, and you leave. Okay, for example, you're in the shower and you leave your phone on the end table in the bedroom, or on the table on the couch, or somewhere in the house on the table, and or in your car along with your girlfriend or your wife, whatever. And all of a sudden they want to know what you've been doing on your phone and whatnot. But when you're asleep, be planning to wait till you're asleep to put your thumb on this thing here. See? Unlocks. Voila. Okay, unlocks. And what if you have a phone like this? Okay? Look. Where it's only passcodes. That would really drive a woman nuts. Okay? Nuts. Big time. And if the FBI cannot crack iPhone, now the FBI and Apple kind of have a hate-love relationship. Okay, you know. Now, I can unlock my phone with my thumb. Okay. But passcode. It has a 6-digit passcode. Okay. That's a second. That's a backup lock. Now, I've seen videos where guys would use their toes or see one guy uses his dick to unlock his phone, or a paw of a very small dog to unlock the phone. Now, there's a video I've been watched before, and it's well, there's two of them that I watched, and this chick has her guy's phone, and she's talking to her friend, and she's going through social media thing. He's going through she's going through his Instagram and it's really, I'm not laying. What's laying? And yeah, I mean, just imagine, you know, if the FBI cannot crack an iPhone, what if your woman can? I mean, you can be asleep. Your woman got your phone, found a way to distract you while you're sleeping, like putting your hand on her breast so she can get comfy, and then take your thumb or whatever and whoop. It's very interesting. Another message. She's complaining about my beard. So I'm telling you, got to see my hair. She says, my girlfriend says, it makes me look old. I mean, yeah, I am 41 years old, and she's 29. So yeah. Says I don't like too much beard. Yeah, it's better you go for a shave. Well, I'm gonna ask her, would you kiss me like this? Well, I mean, look at my hair. It's getting gray, and I'm just like, I'm just kind of I might go for the shave. I might just shave the sideburns and the whole thing, but keep the goatee and stuff. So yeah. I mean, I mean the whole um idea of the the whole thing of trying to crack an iPhone is just absolutely fucking funny because I mean, really, it's insane. I mean, like I said, if the FBI cannot crack 22 iPhone because of the 256 AES encryption, but it seems that either your spouse, your wife or girlfriend, or whatever, can try to crack it by using just the thumb thing here, because women are starting to catch on to us guys using our big toes. Except for me, I use my left. I use my thumb. I ain't tell you which one I use. I use my thumb. Well, I use all 10 fingers. So, I mean, it it's pretty much that technology has really gone beyond, beyond. So, can I keep my beard? And the answer is I love my beard. I love my beard. Make me more manly. Anyways, that's what that makes you feel pleased. Keep it on. I'll just trim the mustache part for you. When I met my girlfriend, I had a goatee, but just the chin part here, and she liked that. She liked that. But let's see here. You here? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny that the FBI cannot crack the iPhone. You know what I'm saying? I'm here texting from out with my girlfriend here while I'm talking to you guys. So I do apologize. Um, the whole entire Title II thing. You know, I'm like, and I'm reading this 1934 law. I mean, I love the idea of net neutrality, but my question is, what side of the coin is net neutrality? Is it being regulated under Title II, or if you repeal Title II, would it be better because you got big companies and little companies that want to compete on the same platform of the internet? And I think it's one thing that we all want, and that is internet freedom. I mean, internet freedom, because it's very important to us people that I use it all the time to do this. I use it to do this here, and let's see here. Um, but it's really kind of huge, huge thing here. So before I go, I just want to say that the internet. I mean, it's been around for 30 years. I thought it was on for 20 years, but I was wrong. Well, over 20 years, but it's wrong. It's 30 years. And I mean, went from the dial-up internet to wireless internet. Here we go. Dial-up is that if you want to get on the internet, you got to get up. If you want to use the phone, you got to get off the internet so somebody can use the phone. But you have to really look at it like this. Okay, like this here. Now, there are different ways to surf the internet. Wi-Fi. Okay, Wi-Fi. For example, your phone can be a well, it could be a pretty good Wi-Fi itself. You know, hotspot. Hotspot is a well, you could say it's a encrypted Wi-Fi type device in here. And what I do is plug in the end of the USB cord to your laptop or desktop, well, laptop, and you put in the thing, and you click on the your iPhone thing over, and you're in. I mean, why have a router or whatnot? And you could use it, no problem. And how was class? And it's, I mean, using a hotspot is always a smart thing if you go somewhere, because your iPhone, your phone can be a hotspot, and nobody, I mean, nobody can bug you. You know, people are like, well, God dang it, son of a bitch. People can use it too. Our whole thing here, and I mean, it's crazy here, but I did before when we lost power without couldn't get on the internet, so I used my phone, the hotspot, for about an hour, and so okay, she says, okay, please do that. You will be more secure if you can do that. If you do that. It is downright. It is downright. And like holy crap, you know. On the comment below, I want to hear your opinion on the whole Title II net neutrality, the whole net neutrality issue. I want to hear your frustration. I want to hear your venting, because I know you are probably angry about the whole repeal of Title II net neutrality. I mean, I'm pissed too. I am very angry too, because when you look at what's going on, okay, what's going on, it's out of left field, and I just think that, you know, the internet should be left alone. And I want to hear your frustration. I want to hear how you feel about it, because I feel the same way as you guys do. Ain't fair. This guy came in. Holy crap. but also I got concern too. You know, a big concern. I want the internet to be a fair playing field for both the big and little companies, so they can work to serve the consumers. I mean, you have people who work on the internet, shop on the internet, eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, you know, Target, Walmart, you know, shop online. I mean, people. I mean, you got companies that advertise on the internet. You know, make a little money on this on here. You know? The internet should be left alone for everybody. It ain't for somebody. It's for everybody. Okay, it's for everybody. And you can't see here. Go ahead and fix your most delicious and awesome meal. I mean, you have to realize, you know, I mean, the legality of it all. I know, I'll get maybe one or two or three viewers, but as long, I mean, I don't care if it's one, two, or three, or four people viewing this. As long as I get to, you know, share my frustration with you guys. I mean, and again, I do want to apologize. My camera's a little wacky, so is my mic, but please bear with me. I do apologize. I just think that the whole issue bugs me. And I know it bugs you too, and I don't blame you for being pissed off, right? Okay, guys, this is good old Grandma Irvin signing off. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. And don't forget to hit the bell for hit the bell. Okay, alright. Remember, knowledge is free. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Peace out. Reverend out.